tripod is wobbly. Absolutely nobody asked for this video, but I'm making it anyway. This is my full makeup routine. By the way, I'm gonna like try to turn on this ring light, but I don't think it's gonna work. Nope, it didn't, and all I did was mess up the angle. Cool. Oh my god, she's a professional YouTuber, guys. I do actually think that the question that I get asked the most is my makeup routine. So, looking guys, let me put you on. For primer, I use the NYX face glue. I do really feel like this just makes my makeup stay all day. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. A little goes a long way with this stuff, guys. I've had this for like this exact container for over a year, I think, and I haven't run out of it yet. I mean, I'm getting low. Don't get me wrong. She's running out, but I haven't run out yet. Foundation, listen up because I'm gonna put you on game. This is the best foundation if you're like me and you have really dry skin, because I have really dry skin. It is the Clinique Even Better Refresh foundation. It looks like this. It's the best foundation ever. If you have normal to dry skin, you're gonna love it. If you have oily skin, I don't know, but it is, I would say, pretty full coverage, and it just like, it goes on so naturally and so beautifully. It looks like your skin but better. I know Clinique is kind of like an old person brand or whatever, but I like it. I like it a lot. Like, it really is my favorite. I will say though, I do have like 3 foundations that I kind of cycle through, because this one is a little bit more expensive, not to be like on broke girl shit, but like it is a little bit more expensive, so I do cycle through this and then 2 other ones. There are like 3 different concealers that I use, but my fave is at the moment the Bare With Me but my fave at the moment is the Bare With Me concealer serum. This stuff is so full coverage. I literally love it. I kind of just let it sit on my face while I do the rest of my makeup, so that way it gets like nice and thick and full coveragey. Another concealer that I do like a lot, but I don't think that they make it anymore, is this Revolution one. I'm just going to use it because I like to do like my nose concealer like that. It's just kind of harder to do it with like the serum, because the serum like will drip, I don't know. Anyways, and then I do use a tiny bit of contour, and I only put it on my nose because I like a very snatched nose. The one that the contour that I use is by, I don't know, I'm gonna find it though. It looks like this. I'm gonna find it and then I will put the text like on the screen. But yeah, so I just kind of do that. Can you even like really see? Let me get closer because the lighting is that looks crazy actually in like not natural light. That looks crooked too. Whoa, what the heck? Swear I usually do it better, but okay. I know it looks crazy, but it is really a trust the process type of moment. Or maybe I just didn't do it right. It's like, in my defense, it's hard to do it in this lighting. I usually would face the other way, but my room is kind of a mess at the moment. But yeah, I just take, literally, this is like the same brush that I use for eyeshadow, and I just kind of like by the way, I do a full beat, so this might be kind of a long makeup tutorial, but this is for the girlies who like are trying to shapeshift, okay? Next thing I do is I use a little bit of liquid blush. I like this one by Juvia's Place. It's in the shade Rosy Posy Glow. I like this one a lot. This one's my fave. And it's so pigmented. You really do not need a lot. So I will kind of just like that much. That's like more than enough. And then I blend it. I'm a woman of many words, but I feel like I just don't really have much to say about my makeup because it's kind of self-explanatory. I don't really have like a crazy brow routine or anything. I have this old eyebrow pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I don't use the pencil, I use just the spoolie on it, but I kind of just use it to like brush out my eyebrows. And then I use, this is by NYX or NYX, it's the Lift and Snatch. I use the shade Espresso for mine, and I literally just, I kind of just use it to like darken up my eyebrows a little bit because I do have very dark hair. Like, this is my natural hair, but for some reason I feel like my eyebrows are like a lighter shade than my hair. Now we're gonna finally blend out the crazy concealer part that's like dripping all over my face. I just use a beauty blender for it. I do really want to start using concealer brushes. Like, look how full coverage that is. Like, are you kidding? Where are her dark circles? Once everything is nice and blended, I take my setting spray. I will set my face before I put on powder, and then I set my face with powder. I'll just show you because words aren't working today. Setting powder, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. What I'll do basically is I just pick it up with my beauty blender and I just set literally my entire face, especially the under eyes. Gotta do like the smile lines, obviously. I laugh a lot, okay? Nobody talk about how I'm a girl. I'm a young lady with smile lines, don't talk about it. I'm just a happy, giggly person. I laugh a lot, I smile a lot. Unfortunately, I have the lines to prove it. So this next part of my routine is kind of scuffed, so like, we don't judge, okay? But basically, I use the Hoola bronzer, and I use this Morphe brush that is literally, first of all, it's broken, and second of all, it's bent. But it still works, like the brush is still intact. So, and if you're wondering how it broke, I accidentally sat on it one time, and it like genuinely like killed it. Morphe brushes are good, but they are not sit proof, apparently. I do literally the same exact oops, I didn't mean to do it like that, but I do it literally the same. I go boop 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 boop. Same way I apply the cream, I apply the powder, and I blend it out the same exact way too. I swear this is like my tried and true method. Once that's all blended out, this is like so 2020 e-girl core of me, but I don't care. I use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and I literally just, in the same place that I would have put concealer earlier, and then I blend it out. Now moving on to blush. It's the Flush Blush Powder Blush. This one is in the shade Pink Smoke. And I just use the same exact brush that I used for cream, and I just put it, like kind of high up, honestly, like almost like under my under eye. The thing with blush, I feel, is that you can never have too much of it on, and maybe I just have blush blindness, but I love blush. I've got some weird vocal fry going on today, and I don't know why, because I usually don't have vocal fry, so I don't know if maybe I just need to drink water or what. Anyways, this is a super old highlight by e.l.f. It literally has no information on it. I don't think that they make it anymore. I'm not like the biggest highlight girly. Like, I don't ever really feel called to buy new highlight, even though I do use it every day. I definitely get the most questions about my eyeshadow, but it's really not crazy or anything. I just use basically the same bronzer that you guys saw me use earlier. I just pick it up on the same brush that I used for blending everything out, and I just kind of put it in the crease. Do the same thing on the other side. After that's done, I take, this is by Urban Decay. It is the eyeshadow singular thingy Moon Dust in the shade Cosmic, and I just put it on the lid. This is the NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner. I'm going to do my best to explain how to do winged eyeliner, but I will say most of it is just practice. So I don't know, again, what is with this vocal fry. Anyways, most of it is just practice. So if this tutorial does not work for you, literally just get in the mirror and like practice it a bunch of times. Grab yourself some makeup wipes and just practice. But I'm gonna show you the basic movements or steps or whatever to kind of get the eyeshadow look done. just up like that. And then I close my eyelid and I start in the middle of my eye and I go like that. And then I fill it in. So kind of like that. And then I just take it and I go like that. I'm gonna do the other one off camera because that was really hard for me. Then what I do, or what I've been doing recently, is I take a brown, this one's also by NYX, but I just take, this one's in the shade Smokin' Topaz. It's like a brown eyeliner, and I just fill in my waterline with it. And then, and this is the final step, I promise, and then we're done with eyeliner, I take a flat brush. I've been using just this one. I don't even know where it's from. And I grab the bronzer, the same bronzer again, and then I just kind of like smoke it out. Just feel like it kind of gives my eyes more depth in a way, if that makes sense. And then finally I just finish it off with some mascara. I use the L'Oreal telescopic mascara. That one is my fave. I just curl my lashes and then plop it on. Is this giving like 2013 YouTube, guys? Because that's what I'm going for. Like just a low quality camera on my bed in my room. That's what I'm going for. That's my vibe, I think. I think that's who I was always meant to be. It's just a 2013 YouTuber. So I use, it's by NYX again. Can you tell I love NYX? It's their lip lining pencil, and you can see that I've used a lot of it, but it's in the shade Nude. And then I've been loving this lip cream by Kaja. It's in the shade Love Swipe. I got this at Sephora. It's so cute. Like, it comes in a little heart. Like, I love it. And it feels so good on the lips, too. But and that is how I shapeshift.